Perfect.
Hi, I'm Sandra.
Hello, my name is Daniel.
What do we watch today, Daniel?
We watched Skyfall from 2012.
And why do we watch it?
We watched it because we were watching Daniel Craig's James Bond films.
Yes.
And this is number 3 after Casino Royale from 2006 and then Quantum of Solace, 2008. And this is 4 years later, 2012, Skyfall.
Skyfall. Okay. What'd you think of Skyfall?
Should I do an intro?
Yes. Oh, yes. Intro.
Okay. So, Skyfall 2012. This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. 007 is dead. Dead. Gunned down by a fellow MI6 agent. Which is a real shame because M is in trouble. She is being hunted by a mysterious figure from her past, and she could really use James Bond's help. Will James Bond come back to life and save M? Find out in Skyfall. And the rest is spoilers.
Yes.
Okay, what did you think of Skyfall?
It felt more James Bondy.
How so?
I guess we intro people that are always in it, so there's not just it was the normal players so far in the Daniel Craig has been M and James Bond.
Mm-hmm.
But we add Miss Moneypenny.
We add Miss Moneypenny, yep.
And we add Q.
And Q. And that makes it a James Bond film for you, does it?
I think so. Also, the villain was creepy.
Okay, and you wanted a creepy villain.
Yeah, that feels James Bond.
Okay.
I don't know if I wanted a creepy villain, but I was like, yeah, that
Okay.
feels right.
Let's start at the beginning.
Yes.
Okay. So let's start with the song.
Okay. I liked it.
I liked it too.
Yes.
It's a good
Adele.
song, hey?
Yes. good
Adele.
song.
And I think we didn't talk about this film, but we did say one thing before we recorded this, and that
Yeah.
was that Adele would have made a good James Bond girl.
Yeah.
And I think you were right about that. I
Yeah.
think she would have made a good Bond girl.
Yes.
I don't know why they didn't cast Adele in this film. Yeah.
They
I don't know
should've.
if she can act, but whatever.
Yeah.
She's got Bond girl vibes,
Yes,
hasn't she?
she does.
Yeah, and it was a real good song.
Yeah.
And it won the Academy Award for best
Did it?
best original song in a
I
motion
didn't
picture.
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was good. It
It
was
was
good. Better than the one with Alicia Keys and Jack White.
So far, that's number 2 for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say Adele, then that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a good song. Did you? Yeah. And did you like the intro? Because James Bond always begins. James Bond's on a mission, right?
Yeah.
Like some previous mission. He needs to get the list. This terrorist list has fallen into hands.
Yes.
This list of undercover agents has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. And James Bond has to go and get this list.
Yeah.
But the woman we later find out to be Moneypenny
Shoots him.
takes him out.
Oops. My bad.
Agent down.
Agent down. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you shocked by that? Was that a shocking twist? 007 gets shot.
Well, you know he's not dead. Because
It would be a weird kind of James Bond film if James
Yeah.
Bond died in the opening sequence and we never saw him again.
And then he doesn't show up
Yeah, he doesn't
again.
show up again, yeah.
Or shows up in the last 5 minutes. I liked he breaks open this. I think it was when I don't know. He jumps onto a train and then fixes his cuffs.
Fixes his cuffs. You like that, did
Yeah.
you? Yeah.
Classic.
Was that James Bondy?
I think that was James Bond.
Are you warming to the blonde Bond?
He was blonder. He was blonder in this one.
Was he?
He was
Did
blonder.
they dye his hair for this one?
In the opening scene, he was blonder for sure. And I was like, why are you blonder, man? Why?
Because they really want to win over this blonde Bond.
No.
Blonde Bond. But okay, but has he got Bond a Bond feel?
I think he's starting to feel like a Bond more to me.
Can I tell you
movies
something
in.
that I thought was weird about this?
What?
So I thought it was weird how throughout the whole film, there are all these references to, James Bond's past it. He can't hack it anymore. And I'm like, we're only in Bond 3. This is your 3rd film
Yeah.
of what's going to be 5.
Yeah.
And you're already past it. That should be like the last film. He can't carry
Yeah.
it. He still can't shoot straight. He's lost his grip or whatever. But
Yeah.
there's all these references to, Bond, you're an old ship being taken out to the scrapyard.
Yeah. And like
What?
Uh,
We're number 3. This should be Bond in his
Yeah.
prime.
or the last one.
Well, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It should be, but he, of course, didn't pass his exams, his tests. Like, of course he didn't.
But M puts him back. So
Yeah,
so
puts him-
Bond goes away after being shot. He goes off
Yeah.
to Jamaica or somewhere.
Yeah.
Um,
Stays dead.
Dead for a little while.
Yeah.
And I was confused about how long had passed in terms of the period of time.
Yeah.
Whatever, he comes back, breaks into M's office again, M's house again,
Mm-hmm.
even after he did that in the last film, and is like back now, I guess. But he's not. He's like missed a step. Like he's injured and
drank too much.
He's drinking too much, and he's not. He can't shoot straight, and
Yeah, he had some shrapnel.
still in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That he had to dig out himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about next?
Should we talk about other people?
Okay, what did you think of Moneypenny?
I like Moneypenny.
You liked Moneypenny?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
What did you like about her?
I like that she doesn't seem to like they have a little bit of banter. I don't know if it's the best. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I like her.
You like it. Okay.
Do you not like her?
I think she's not like. I don't think she's bad. I just don't. I have no strong feelings about this Moneypenny. Right?
Yeah.
Like I just don't. I guess it was a bit of a twist that she's wanted to be a field agent before she became a secretary, basically. Which is that demotion?
Yeah.
You can't hack it in the field.
Well, she doesn't want to.
Sure.
I liked Q.
She shot James Bond.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, okay, let's talk about Q. Q
I
was
like
good,
Q.
hey?
I
Q was
really
good.
like Q.
So I think it's interesting that we've gone from an older Q, because the previous Qs were older than James Bond, and now it's a young Q.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I loved Q. He was in this movie called Perfume. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, it's old.
Okay.
But he was really good in that.
So you got this, it's Ben Whishaw,
Yeah.
that's his name.
Yeah.
And he's much younger than Bond. And I guess that's because tech is for young people.
I guess.
And
so.
now tech is a thing which is all computers and in a way that it wasn't previously.
Yeah.
And so we need to get a young whiz kid to be the Q. But
Yeah.
he's good in the role.
Yeah, he is. He's
like
real good.
when he turns up, they're in the National Gallery. First of all, you wouldn't be able to get a gun into the National Gallery, okay? But whatever, they've got metal detectors in there. But I thought it was good. And then they're sitting looking at that Turner painting, which is a painting of a ship being towed away by another ship, like an old frigate or whatever, being towed away. And I thought, oh, this is a good way of introducing. And the dialogue was good in that scene.
Yeah.
And he gives him a radio. Is it a radio and a gun?
And a gun. Yeah.
And that's it. No late exploding pens.
Yeah.
That was a good scene.
Yeah, I liked it.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then okay, who else do you want to talk about? You want to talk about Silva?
Yes, let's talk about him.
Okay, sorry, before we get to
Yeah.
Silva, can we talk about is it Savine? The Bond girl. Who is in Shanghai.
Yeah. Here's my question for her.
Okay.
About her.
Yeah.
Do I need to start wearing black eyeliner all around my eye?
Yeah.
Because she's super hot.
Smoking hot, yeah.
So hot.
Yeah, so attractive. And I think, to me, kind of even though she's not in the film very much, I think she does make a mark.
Yeah.
Because sometimes these Bond girls don't make a mark, but she did for me. I thought she was good.
Yeah.
And I like so Bond goes off to Shanghai, and they're in Macau, which is like the gambling center of the world.
I didn't know.
Yeah, it's where all the Chinese go to gamble in Macau because gambling's decriminalized in Macau.
Okay.
I think it used to be a Portuguese colony, but now it's part of China.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so he goes there and he runs into Savine, I think her name is, and they're in the casino. And I got a real sense, I thought she acted really well because you got a real sense that she was afraid.
Yeah.
That she was actually, there was someone who was controlling her that she was really afraid of.
Yeah.
And I thought that whole scene was well done.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can protect you. But you can't, James. Actually, you can't, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they go off to this sort of secret island that's been abandoned. And that's where we meet Silva.
Yes.
Silva.
Who looks weird straight from the off.
Even before he takes out his jawline.
His jaw, yeah.
Yeah. because his cyanide capsule, he bit down on his cyanide capsule and that melted part of his face, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Even before that, I was like, what's with your face?
I think that's just his face.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Actually,
Sorry, guy.
Javier Bardem is a handsome guy.
Yeah, that's why. Maybe it's because he's blonde.
I think he was married to Penelope Cruz.
Aren't they still?
Maybe they still are. I don't
think
know.
they are.
I thought they were married. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe they're still married.
Yeah, there's something. Maybe it's because like he doesn't look the greatest blonde. Maybe it's that.
Well, I think the blonde was to be off-putting,
It was.
and it worked.
It worked. Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
Okay. So we find out that that this Silva is basically out for revenge against M.
Yeah.
Because he was also an agent for MI6, and she betrayed him basically.
Yeah. Mommy was very bad.
Is he? Was it creepy when when Bond is tied to the chair and he walks
like,
in and
yeah.
yeah. So I think that this script is good. Although a lot of the dialogue is glib in a way I don't like, structurally I feel like the story makes sense because what you have is the story really is about M.
Yes.
It's not really about James Bond in this film. It's about M. And M's decision, Judi Dench's decision that what matters most is the mission, not the agents. The agents are expendable. Because we see from the very beginning, I think it's Ronson maybe, who's another agent. And 007 walks in with his gun and he's like, I need to stem the blood flow because Ronson has been shot. He's another agent from MI6. Yeah. And she's like, no, leave him. Yeah. Abandon him. He's gone. He's a waste of time. We need to focus on the mission. Yeah. And then James Bond is fighting with this guy on the train, on the roof of the train, and Moneypenny's there. I'm not sure if I can get the shot. And she says, take the shot. Be clean, yeah. She says, take the shot. And she does. And she sacrifices James Bond. Yeah. For the mission. Yeah. And again, we find out that she did exactly the same with Silva. She sold Silva out to the Chinese and got 6 agents in return. Yeah. And that was the right thing to do for the mission. And what's interesting is that like Bond and Silva, because Bond is angry at M when he comes back from being shot. Like, why did you tell? You should have trusted me. You should have trusted me to complete. Job. Yeah, to do. And she didn't trust him. She was like, no, I'm going to put the mission first. It's your ego talking. But Silva and Bond are like alter egos, right? Like Silva is what Bond would be if he resented M for having taken the shot. Yeah. And Silva never forgave M for selling him out. And so they're like alternatives, you know? Yeah. Which I think is one of the reasons why he's also blonde. Because I think they're supposed to be like, this is what Bond would look like if it all went wrong for him psychologically. Because when he goes away and is, hiding after being shot, he's sort of getting dark and depressed, drinking too much. And that I think we're supposed to think that those two are like paralleled, Silva and Bond. Yeah, I think so. Except Bond forgives M and comes back and, Yeah. Yeah. So what did you think about the Skyfall? That whole... Well, we'll get to that. Okay. We'll get to that. Do you have anything else you want to say? No? No. I want to go to that part. You want to go to that part? Yeah. Okay, so... Do you have more to say? Did you think that he was... Did you think Javier Bardem Silva escapes? You think he was going to escape? Yeah. You thought he was going to escape? Yeah. And then... So then Bond drives up to Scotland, up to the Highlands, for his childhood home, Skyfall. That's where the title comes from. And he gets there, and Albert Finney, Kincaid. What's he from? He's famous. He's dead now. This was his last film. Oh, was it? Yeah. So he was in a bunch of stuff. He was in Erin Brockovich. It's probably like a pretty famous film he was in. Oh, okay. Now I can picture. He was in The Bournes. Okay. He was a big deal in the 1960s and 70s. Okay. He also played Scrooge at one point. Oh, really? Yeah. I was like, because he looks really familiar. He's a famous guy. Lots of stuff. Yeah, he's in lots of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. When they wrote that character, because Kincaid, this is the character, is the gamekeeper on the Skyfall estate. their original thought was, let's get Connery to do it. And I don't know whether that would have been good or bad casting. What do you think?
I think it would have been good.
I think it would have been good too, but they decided against it because they thought, is it stunt casting? Is Connery going to overshadow Daniel Craig?
Oh, but for
one scene,
exactly for the scenes that they're in, do it. You know, I
don't know if they could have gotten Connery because I think he was retired at that point, but they did think about it, and I think that would have been interesting. That would have been an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they go up to Skyfall up there, and my main thought about that was, it's just your dream, isn't it? Up there in the middle of nowhere, up there in the Highlands.
Yeah, it looked nice.
It looked real nice, didn't it? How much did you want a Skyfall estate?
Yeah.
Right?
A lot. Yeah.
And there's no one around.
Yeah. It's the dream.
It's the dream, isn't it? It's your dream. You just want to be up there in the Highlands in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, with like a stone cottage.
But
I guess bullets can riddle through.
You spend the whole time trying to stay warm because it's so cold up there in the Highlands. I easily
stay warm. I'm a hot tamale.
Icy, and then you got to try and heat that massive house.
I'm a hot tamale. Well, you have fireplaces.
Yeah. Okay, but there's no trees around. You're up there, and that's your dream, isn't it?
It is.
Anyway, okay, so I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
I thought that whole ending sequence was really cool. I thought I liked Silva's entrance with the helicopter, with the big music. I liked Kincaid. I thought he was good. I thought the whole thing was beautifully shot. Yeah. The color was interesting, and then it turns to night at the end, and they try and Judi Dench and Albert Finney try and get away in the secret tunnel, which is like an old Protestant Catholic hideaway for Catholic priests or whatever. And I thought you get a real sense that Silva is insane.
Yes.
Right? Like he's a madman.
I felt like he played it really good like that. Like he wasn't trying to really do anything. Like he wasn't taking over the world.
No,
he just was mad.
He was real mad at her.
Yeah.
And obviously the Chinese had tortured him.
Yeah.
And he'd gone mad.
Yeah.
And he's kind of mad. And even at the end, he's got the gun and he's like, I'm just going to do one bullet and take us both out.
Yeah.
And you think maybe he's serious.
Yeah.
Maybe he would kill himself in that moment.
I think he would have.
If Bond doesn't turn up, I think he kills them both and they both die. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I was wondering whether the gamekeeper was going to get killed.
I know. I'm glad he didn't.
Did you, at what point did you think Judi Dench might die?
As soon as, not super early, but as soon as like she fired her gun and it wasn't a good shot, but she dropped her gun, I was like, oh, well, I guess she's gone.
She's gone, yeah.
Yeah.
And did you think it was a good send-off for her?
I think she made a good M in these three because I
think she's the M for all of the Pierce Brosnans.
Oh, okay.
I think this is like a seventh.
Oh, okay. I liked her. I was kind of sad to watch her go, honestly. But I have to say that I really liked Ralph Fiennes.
Well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that when we get to number 4 because that's when he takes over, sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah.
You did?
Yeah,
But you like Ralph Fiennes in this film?
Yes.
What did you like about him in this film? Because is he supposed to be a threat to the 00 program?
I think he is. I think that's what I thought at the beginning. You know? I thought at the beginning that he was like something bad gonna happen. Yeah,
he was maybe a villain some sort of villainous thing.
Yeah.
And but he's not. In the end, he helps, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
In the end, and I guess the lady from Harry Potter plays the politician.
I know.
And the one who was married to.
Yeah, she's gone now.
She's gone now. Yeah. I thought it was good. I really liked that end scene. That whole end scene at Skyfall was really good. I thought.
I had a problem with the shooting the ice because I'm like, I don't know. I think that ice would have been thicker if you were able to stand.
Well, doesn't it start to crack? He just runs through it.
Yeah, but then he's standing. So I don't know. It seemed, I don't know.
Convenient.
I don't know. Yeah. But still, I liked it. And I like Scott. I don't know if I like that he came from money.
What, James Bond?
Yeah.
You don't...
I don't know if I like
What? Why wouldn't you
Well,
like him?
just that we know. You know what I mean? That we
Hmm.
have like a sense of his past. I don't know how I feel about that.
You know what I get a sense of from Daniel Craig's James Bond films. What I think is really good. One of the good things about them is for James Bond, everything is disposable.
Yeah.
Right? Like he'll smash up the car.
Yeah.
He'll burn down his old family estate.
Mm-hmm.
He'll he'll get rid of any not just people.
Yeah.
You know, he'll use that crane to that digger to smash into the
Yeah.
train. Like he's going for the thing he's going for,
Yeah.
and he will use anything to get the thing he's trying to get.
Yeah.
And I think that mentality is a rare mentality in the world, and I think makes James Bond something different than other people. Right? Like he's not worried about, oh, what's this going to mean for my finances if I burn down the Skyfall estate? No, he's just like, whatever. This is the mission, and we're going to if it has to burn down, it has to burn down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is very James Bond for me.
Yeah.
Right, because I also liked. I don't know if it was in this one or not, but no, it was the next one I'll talk about. But like, he doesn't seem to be living for anything other than 007ing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that seems to be his whole life. He doesn't have another life outside of this. He's just focusing on the mission.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? Here's something, a criticism I didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
So we were going to all these following Quantum for two movies.
Yeah.
And then we're not.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Because I expected now to be Agent Purple, Mr. Purple, Mr. Fuchsia.
Okay.
To be the villain.
Because we had Mr. White in the previous films.
Because we had two, white and green.
Okay, and you expected Colonel Mustard in the next one.
Yeah, exactly. I expected something to tie into that same.
Okay.
Like we were still going after them.
I don't want to get into spoilers for the next one, but doesn't it?
But that's why I'm talking about this one. At the end of this one, I was like, oh, I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
That it wasn't a direct
sequel to the last one.
Yeah, maybe not like maybe space had happened, but they're still trying to figure out who they are.
Yeah.
But it felt like that timeline that
story had come to an end.
Yeah, that story was just left.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like to me. And I was a bit disappointed.
The Mr. White storyline. Yes.
Yeah. At this point, yeah.
Have you got anything else you want to say about it? I've got one more thing I want to say about it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I feel like this film, James Bond is incredibly well dressed.
Way a step up from the other two.
I feel like, I don't know what they did. I don't know who was the costume designer or whatever, but he looks great in this film.
I feel like that's also why it feels more James Bondy.
Do you think so?
Yeah, because he's more polished. Except when he's scruffy, right? Like
in the first one, he's a bit of a muscle man.
Yeah.
Whereas here, he seems really stylish, and the clothes are great, and it just makes me feel like I should be wearing suits and tuxes all the time. Yeah, that's what it makes me feel like. Because he looks great in every scene. Every scene, the costumes are fantastic.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the progression, right? And that's also why I think it feels more Bondy to me.
I think it's also more Bondy because you've got the Q and you've got Moneypenny, and you've
brought in those
you've got a few gadgets, kind of, and you've got a fancy car, and there's a villain who's a bit of a weird character. Yeah, you're right. All of that feels more Bond in relation to the other. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I have one more thought.
Yes.
A question for you.
Sure.
Is Daniel Craig handsome?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. What do you think? I have opinions. What do you think?
I asked you.
Okay, so objectively, Daniel Craig is a handsome guy. I would say, like if you put me in a lineup of guys, right? Like I'm like a 5 or a 6. No. I'm not being self-modest or whatever. I'm just saying. Like Daniel Craig is like a 9 objectively, or maybe an 8, 9. He's a handsome guy. Is he James Bond handsome? I don't know. I think that's a different level.
Yeah, that is
right. That's like whoosh.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
I don't know. There are moments where I'm like, are you handsome enough to be doing this?
Yeah,
Bond?
right.
You know?
Right. Maybe.
But
yeah. That's a real good question.
So.
You don't think he is? You don't think he is?
I don't know. It's about.
What is it that's not handsome about him? What do you think? Is it his face or?
I thought he looked older in this one.
Okay.
Like, I think this is where he starts to age.
Okay. I thought he looked older in Quantum.
Did you?
Yeah, that
Oh, I don't know.
Quantum's supposed to be
Directly
direct,
after.
like 3 days after
Yeah.
but he looked like significantly older to me.
Oh. Okay.
From the first one. I think the first one he looks quite youthful.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yes.
by the time we get to here, I guess it's
Yeah.
you know
Drained.
6 years later, and you've got to go on all those tours.
Yeah.
Promoting the film. Yeah, I think he is handsome, but yeah, maybe you're right. That's why they need to bring Cavill in for the next one.
No, not Cavill. No,
Cavill's super handsome.
No, pass.
Okay,
I don't want an American.
he's not an American. He's British.
Is he?
Yeah, Cavill's British.
I still don't want him.
They're not going to do American anyway. They said that it needs to be from either Britain or a Commonwealth country. That's what they said.
Oh,
we can have a Canadian one. What was no, he was from New Zealand, wasn't he, that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we go?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So, I want a score.
Oh yeah.
Is this okay? So far, of the three we've watched.
Yeah.
Right. I want a ranking, please, for the three so far.
So, okay, I haven't hated any of them. That's what I'm going to say. They're too long.
Yep. They're all 20 minutes too long.
They're all too long. Okay. Yeah. I'm probably going to say it's hard, but I think it's close but I'm going to rate the first one as the best one for me.
Mm-hmm.
Then this one.
Mm-hmm.
Then Quantum of Solace. But I don't think Quantum of Solace was, like you said, it got a bad rap.
Oh, it's generally considered to be a terrible one.
I don't think it's a terrible one.
I don't think it is either at all. No, I think there's a lot of good stuff in Quantum of Solace.
I just think that there are things about this one. I think the intro, he has swagger. He has James Bond swagger in this one where he lacks it in the other
Sometimes
two.
when he's walking around with that shotgun on Skyfall, I think he looks really cool.
Yeah. Like, he's well dressed. He's like, everything is good. Yeah, it's tough, but I think I'm gonna do Casino Royale first.
Okay. Can I have a number out of 10, please, for this film?
Watch me rate this higher than Casino Royale, because I don't remember any of my things. I'm gonna go 7.5.
Okay.
Because there is enjoyable things, but it's too long.
Mm-hmm.
That's
you think so? Okay, so it's too long, but what would you cut out? Because I agree with you that I think all of these Bonds, I think these Bond films should be 2 hours or under.
Yeah.
I do not think they need to be 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. But I also don't know what I would cut out of this. Like, I'm not sure I would cut anything out. I think the intro's good. I think the China stuff is good. I think the Skyfall stuff is good. I think that the bit where where Silva comes to kill Emma in the Parliament building is good. I don't know what I'd cut out.
True. I don't know what I'd cut out.
I think the bits with Q are good.
Yeah.
So I just don't know what I would cut.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know what I'd cut either, but I still feel...
You still feel like it's too long?
It's long.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is the best of the three we've watched. I'm going to give it 8.5.
Ooh,
I think it's real good.
Yeah.
I was watching it thinking, oh yeah, this is really, really good.
Yeah.
In comparison to the other two.
Yeah.
I think this is better.
I'd have to think about the ranking. When we're done the last one,
we'll talk about all five, yeah.
all five, and see what I come up with.
Okay, I think we've talked long enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.